The power of presence is not something outside of you. It is not something that must be earned or discovered in some distant place. It is not hidden in books or locked away in temples or waiting for you at the end of your struggles. The power of presence is here now. It is the stillness behind your thoughts, the awareness behind your experiences, the silent space from which everything in your life arises and into which everything eventually dissolves. Most people go through life asleep, not because they are lazy or unwilling, but because they are so entangled with the noise of their mind that they forget the simple truth. Life is always now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but this moment, this breath, this presence. When you live disconnected from presence, your mind will convince you that your happiness lies in the future. It whispers that one day, when everything aligns, when your career stabilizes, when your relationship becomes perfect, when you have enough money, when you reach your goals, then you will finally rest, then you will finally feel complete. But have you noticed that the future never comes in the way the mind promises? Each time you reach what you thought would complete you, another desire arises, another fear, another reason to postpone peace. You become a traveler chasing a mirage across a desert. The water always looks close, but when you reach it, it vanishes. And so you keep walking, exhausted, unfulfilled, hoping for a moment that is already available to you. That moment is the present. Presence is the end of that chase. It is the realization that what you are searching for has never left you. When you become fully present, you no longer live life as if it were a means to an end. You no longer rush through experiences waiting for the next thing. You begin to notice the aliveness in the air, the subtle movements of your body, the silence beneath sound, the beauty in the simplest forms of existence. Presence is not about rejecting the future or denying the past, but about seeing clearly that neither has the power to give you life. Only now does. Many people ask, how can I live in presence when my life is full of challenges? How can I be present when there are bills to pay, conflicts to solve, and dreams to pursue? The answer is not to abandon your responsibilities or deny your goals. The answer is to bring presence into them. When you are present, you are not resisting life, you are flowing with it. Even in the middle of difficulty, presence gives you clarity. It dissolves the unnecessary fear and stress that come from mentally living in a future that has not yet arrived. You may still face problems, but you meet them with calmness and intelligence rather than panic. You may still work for a better tomorrow, but you do so without sacrificing the joy and peace of today. The power of presence is not passive. It is not withdrawal from life. On the contrary, it is the deepest engagement with life. When you are present, you are fully alive. You taste food more deeply. You listen more attentively. You connect with others more authentically. You bring your whole being into whatever you are doing, and because of that, your actions carry a deeper quality, a greater effectiveness, a natural creativity. Have you noticed how the most beautiful moments of your life were not when you were lost in thought, but when you were fully here? Perhaps watching a sunset, holding a loved one's hand, listening to music that moved you to silence? Those moments of presence are glimpses of what is always available. The mind will resist this truth because it thrives on time. It is addicted to past and future. It builds its identity from memories of what has been and from projections of what could be. If you remove time, the mind feels threatened. That is why presence can feel uncomfortable at first. As soon as you attempt to be still, thoughts rush in, telling you to check your phone, plan tomorrow, revisit yesterday. But this is the training of presence, to observe the thoughts without being pulled into them, to recognize that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that notices them. Just as clouds pass across the sky without staining it, thoughts pass through presence without ever touching who you truly are. When you begin to live in presence, even for brief moments, something inside you shifts. A space opens. You begin to sense the stillness that is always here, like the vast sky behind every storm. That stillness is not separate from you. It is your essence. It is what allows you to feel connected, whole, at peace regardless of circumstances. And from that stillness, new strength emerges. You realize you no longer need to control everything. because life unfolds intelligently when you are not resisting it. Presence teaches you to trust, to let go, to allow life to be as it is. Consider this: every challenge you have ever faced, you have faced in the now. Every pain you have endured, you endure